What's up, YouTube? It's Team Master bringing you guys a Madden 19 defending gun bunch. Now, this is kind of a blitz that I noticed that both Skimbo and what's his name? I forgot. Something serious. We're using against the gun bunch, especially in Patriots and the Buccaneers offensive playbooks. We're gonna go. Let's just go into Pats first. They were running 5-2. Now 5-2 is kind of weird because you have 5 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers against a trips to the right with 3 wide receivers on the field, shotgun formation. So this is ideally, really realistically, a big mismatch. The key here, one of the biggest key factors to running this effectively, is this guy right here, or whoever you're not using, needs to be a corner, your best corner. If you guys have 99 overall, Deion Sanders has 99 stats everywhere except for block shedding, throw him in right there because you're going to be occasionally manning him up. You're going to be putting him into hook curl, inside third, deep half. The adjustments with this guy in particular, or for him, Brian Dawkins, is going to be different depending on your opponent's tendencies. You may put him to hook curl or curl flat and put him into hard flat by shading underneath. It's just different every single time. The thing that was most consistent, on the other hand, is X and B were both always on some sort of deep zone. Whether it was a deep half, an outside third, an outside quarter, it was always some sort of deep zone. So for simplicity's sake, we're going to put X and B on deep halves. Now right here, we're going to go on baseliner fast. We're sending 7, kind of technically 8, because we're going to blitz our own user. Now again, with Brian Dawkins or A, the adjustments are different. So keep that in mind. Now right here, oftentimes if they see you sending 7, what they suspected to be sending 7, they're going to go into max protect. Now keep in mind, this is practice mode. Practice mode, a little different for actual game. It's going to come through a lot better in a real game than it will in practice mode. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and put A. Let's just put him into inside third. What the heck? Excuse me. So with all that set up, your user, I suggest 90 overall strong safety, 90 overall, Sean Taylor, 95 speed, 6'2", and pretty good jump as well. A really solid budget player, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead, bluff blitz ourselves. I'm going to do a max protect real fast. Bluff blitz, disengage, and you can see we're still getting a good amount of pressure. And on top of that, there was nobody open. So that's kind of how you can force your opponent in gun bunch, is by having 4 people in coverage against 3 routes. It's very easy to know who you need to man up, know what zones you need to put them in to just shut it completely down. Now, yes, that wheel route was open, but the key with that, the wheel route was open early, late, it wasn't. The key with that is you let them have it, but eventually you're going to take it away. This is kind of a bend, don't break style of defense of what Something Serious and Skimbo were playing. Now, Skimbo did this a little different. We're going to go ahead and do another baseliner fast. He was actually on a linebacker, and what he would do is he'd spread his D-line, and then he'd blitz X. And he'd be hopping on this linebacker. Now, of course, it wasn't Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is a garbage user. He's too slow. He's just, I think he's not quite really athletic. He's good in the box. That's about it, my personal opinion. But he'd do something like this, and maybe even crash the outside, get a little bit of looping action. And then he would stand somewhere around here. So then we're going to snap the ball. You can see we're getting the linebacker to come through. We're getting that, I think that was a defensive tackle to come through as well. So Something Serious, Skimbo, they both did it a little differently. Something Serious was sending 7. Skimbo was sending 6, occasionally 7. It's very unique on how they were both running this defense. But for the most part, the adjustments were the same against gun bunch. Put your corners into outside deep zones of some sort, whether it be outside third, outside quarter, a deep half. And then, again, as always with Brian Dawkins or your safety, whoever you're not using, they would put him into an outside or inside third and a hook curl. It just all depends on what your opponents tend to do. So with that being said, that's going to take care of this video. It's a very, very basic defensive tip against gun bunch. It's a bend, don't break style of defense. What I mean by that is you're not willing to give up a touchdown. When they get into the 10-yard line or like the 5-yard line, they're going to gun bunch. They're going to wheel route that guy. You can man him up with Deion Sanders. Of course, Julio Jones, Deion Sanders has a big mismatch in height as well. I think Julio Jones is just going to straight up moss Deion Sanders. So it's a bend don't break style kind of defense. You're willing to give up the 3, but you're not willing to give up the touchdown. So just keep that in mind as you're running the 5-2 style defense. Bend don't break, send pressure, send 7. You need to send 7. Otherwise, if you guys are just sending 5, you're just going to get looping defensive tackles. I've already got a video out on that. You guys can check it out down below in the description. Also, if you guys have stayed to the rest of this video, check out MeisterMadden.com for ebooks, tips, exclusive live streams, and more. Be sure to check it out. That will be down below in the description as well. And as always, be sure to get in the lab, use this, and until next time, see ya.